A local nonprofit is part of a fight against the Trump administration's freezes on federal funding. The Southern Environmental Law Center filed a lawsuit that argues it's illegal. Claire Weber spoke with leaders at the Sustainability Institute. They say their funding has been cut several times.
It's been seriously disruptive and chaotic.
The Sustainability Institute received $11.4 million from the EPA in December to build 10 new affordable homes and renovate another 50 in North Charleston.
Under our leadership.
But since President Trump took office, funding has been frozen 3 separate times.
We have an agreement in place with the federal government to implement this project. This project has been dreamed up by the community and worked on and planned for over a decade.
Brian Cordell says the lack of money flowing in has left the nonprofit struggling to hire project staff.
Whether it's a civil engineering firm or an architectural designer for the houses, and you can only get so far without having that continued access to the funding.
The money was coming from the Inflation Reduction Act, which was passed by Congress and signed by former President Biden. The Southern Environmental Law Center argues Trump's decision to now undercut the funding violates separation of powers.
It's Congress who is in charge of legislating and appropriating funds. And in this situation, Congress was very clear.
Confident in its claims, the SELC joins more than 100 lawsuits filed against the Trump administration so far this year.
It's unfortunately being left to the courts to step in and uphold the rule of law. And I think we've seen all across the country judges doing just that.
Claire Weber, News 4.